Hello everyone, welcome to LegalChat to JE. In this week's video, we will look at 5 things that you should consider before purchasing property right here in Jamaica. Now, purchasing property is a wonderful investment. Everyone wants a place that they can call their home. And for those of you who already own a home, perhaps you're thinking of an investment property. Whatever it is, although it's a wonderful investment, purchasing property is also plagued with lots of risks. And so today, I want to point you to 5 things that you should consider before purchasing property. And to do that, let's watch a short clip about a young lady named Maria. I want you to identify the mistakes that she has made. So let's meet Maria. She's interested in purchasing property in Kingston, Jamaica. Maria gets the newspaper and finds that there is a 3-bedroom house being sold in Mona. She calls the number provided and finds out that James is selling the property. James tells Maria that the property is a good deal and that he has been getting calls all day. However, he will only be entertaining the first person who makes a down payment of $500,000. Quickly and desperately, not wanting to lose out on this opportunity, Maria gets James's bank details and sends the down payment to James's bank account right away. Now, since making the down payment, Maria is demanding James to hand over the keys so that she can prepare to move into the property next week. Can you identify the mistakes Maria has made? Okay, so Maria made lots of mistakes. If you found any one of them, put them in the comment section down below. So let's get right to it. Here are 5 things to legally consider before purchasing property. Firstly, start with an attorney. The first thing for you to consider is that as soon as you have a serious interest in purchasing a particular property, call and speak with an attorney. Your attorney will guide you as to the steps and stages involved in purchasing property. Now, I will do a short video on this for your benefit so that you can understand briefly what are the stages involved in getting your name on that title. So, as you have gleaned, there is a process in purchasing property, and you want to ensure that you are doing the right thing and that you are not being taken advantage of. So if Maria had engaged an attorney, it's highly likely that she would not have found herself in the complex situation that she is in right now. The second point speaks to the deposit. Listen to me very carefully. Don't rush to pay the deposit. The next mistake that Maria made is that she paid the deposit before the agreement for sale was drafted. Suppose the matter goes to court and James lies and denies that the monies paid was pursuant to the purchase of land. Maria would then have the trouble of putting evidence together to show a judge for that same judge to believe that the deposit was indeed made for the purchase of property. So as you can imagine, it's really sad when persons come into the office and say that they have made a down payment on the purchase of property without an agreement for sale ever being drafted. And sadly, sometimes cash is paid over and there is no receipt. Now that is double trouble right there. But when you have a drafted agreement for sale and the deposit is paid pursuant to that agreement for sale, then you have no problem really in showing a judge, if it ends up in court, that those funds paid was pursuant to the agreement for sale. The third point speaks to verifying the vendor's title. Now, this is a big one. Well, not just a big one, this is a huge one. Do you know that there are persons out there who purchase land and have not even checked the title? And listen to me very carefully. You can't just check a copy of the title that the vendor gives to you to determine its accuracy. The vendor's title needs to be verified by doing the relevant checks at the titles office. And I pause here to say that there are people out there who have no legal capacity to sell property and are out there doing so. They may be doing that innocently. For example, they may be the child of a deceased owner of property and they have not done the probate or administration. So they haven't probated the will or done an administration in the estate. But they believe in their heart that the property belongs to them and so they're ready to sell and they sell it. In that case, they have no legal capacity to sell the property and you really can't be sure if you will ever get title from them. Also, you have scammers out there, so let's be very careful. So speak with your attorney so that your attorney can ensure that the vendor has the legal capacity to sell property so as to avoid this problem and so that the legal title can be passed to you. The fourth point speaks to a boundary survey report and a valuation report. This is a two-in-one point. Now, I always advise clients to get a boundary survey report so that they can know where the actual boundaries are. If, for example, you're purchasing a 3/4 acre property, certainly you don't want after the purchase to find out that it was 1/2 acre. Also, do a valuation report so that you can know what the actual market value of the property is and that you can know that you are not purchasing on the inflated value. After the sale has been executed, you have no legal recourse in getting back your money on the basis that the purchase price was not on the market value. So Maria did not get a valuation report or a survey report. She has therefore accepted that risk, and if there's a problem further down the line, that risk falls on her. Lastly, Maria did not discuss with James that she wanted possession of the property when she paid that deposit. So the next point is that you should ensure that you discuss with your attorney what it is that you would like to see in the agreement for sale. So this really calls for you to be open with your attorney so that he or she can suggest or request amendments to the agreement for sale in order for it to be tailored to your needs. After an agreement for sale is signed, it may be quite difficult to get the other party to agree to something that was included in the agreement, and the other party has no legal obligation to agree with any request that you have made. So because Maria did not fully pay for the property, she cannot expect to be granted possession until after she has paid the purchase price in full. So speak with your attorney. In the end, purchasing property is a wonderful investment, but it is filled with lots of risks. I invite you to subscribe to this channel, LegalChat JA, so that you can learn more legal concepts. My goal is to help you through these videos to make more educated decisions. So, until next time, let's chat legal.